I feel worn out, doomed, and trapped in a fog of irreversible decline. How can I get over this sense of doom? Now, notice that there's an illness that is causing all of this. How can I get over this?
Okay, I would want to relate this. I want to presume that the illness is probably a terminal one.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are typical things that you experience when, if the person is a Christian, let me first take it from that angle. If the person is a Christian, it needs a lot of faith work. And faith work is not just about, the Bible says faith comes by hearing. And so the key word there is consistently. You need to feed yourself with things that elevate your mood. It's beyond motivation now. You listen to those words, and some of them become letters to you, and they become your anchor holds. They become your reference scriptures to get out of that situation. You must always lean on God for that. Number two is that where is the support system that you have? You see, life itself is too, there are enough troubles. Even the Bible says that the troubles of the day, they are sufficient for the day. So we must acknowledge that there are those pushbacks from life. When you try to, people will say you are too ambitious sometimes. Life deals you a blow. But you need to build support system around yourself to be able to get out of that. Okay? If it is a sickness that has a diagnosis, probably you also need to seek help. Because there are some sicknesses. I give you an instance. If you stay for a prolonged time indoors without seeing sunlight, it can cause depression. It affects because it affects your level of some neurotransmitters and chemicals like dopamine. And those are the things that regulate they are biochemicals that regulate your mood state. So it's possible that it is underlying. The depression is as a result of that sickness. If you take away the sickness, that thing changes. So another way to look at it is to look for a lasting solution to that sickness. But from a spiritual perspective, I'd encourage you to look at how to build up your faith. Okay, listen to the word. I know that, and I've had typical cases of this. My mom was sick at the time. I could not even get audio words, like faith words and confessions to get it. But an ideal thing to do is to download faith confessions and send to her that speaks specifically to that sickness. And that way you're able to address it head on. Those words come alive to you. Even when you are sleeping in your unconscious state, it can route you out. Within the family support system, I would advise you to also find a supportive system that elevates your mood.